Yeah, hello and welcome to this Blitz video. Oh my god, my voice is still not totally back, but I'm ready to do some Blitz videos again. So let's hope it works out okay. I'm definitely rusty, having not played for a week, but we'll see what happens. Playing I am fonsofan here. Yeah, the exchange. I've always switched between various sidelines here. Okay, I'll try this one. I never liked the old main line with f6. Always felt that this is certainly okay, yeah, but I always felt it is somewhat uncomfortable. So I'm losing lots of time with my setup, but from a structural point of view, black is very okay. The question is, can he exploit this lack of development? I've went to d8 to keep knight g5 out of the picture. Maybe I could have gone to h5, even though rook e5 then is an option. d4 is the most natural move now. He might try to find something better, of course. d3. Okay, so I have to prevent knight g5, so I guess I have to. So bishop e7 to cover g5. Yeah, I expected this idea, but I don't quite... I'm not quite sure what the point is. If I do this, knight eg5, I just drop back to d7, and h6 is just coming. He's got knight e5, but then I can't castle. Okay, he's going with this. Yeah, that makes sense. Definitely. Yeah, bishop d7, knight takes f6. So moving the bishop is not really fantastic. Taking on e4 isn't fantastic either. That's not good. Yeah, that's a good move. Okay, if I take e4, he's going to take e6. Very uncomfortable. Not good. I wonder how bad that actually is if I go bishop d5. It is probably pretty bad. Yeah, okay, that's pretty awful. But the other things also were also very bad. Okay, knight takes e6 is kind of obvious. Why did he take time on that move? Anyway, so I don't have any trickery here. Knight takes f2. Is that a move? He has knight takes g7, which is pretty awful. Yeah, and that definitely is uncomfortable. So I can try to keep it for a moment, the pawn, but it will be difficult to do in the long run. Yeah, I'm just losing this pawn. So knight f6 was bad. Yeah, I have to go knight h6 first. I don't think I can be much worse in that situation. But knight f to g5 was very, very uncomfortable. I mean, uncomfortable is putting it mildly. He might have c4 here, by the way. I just spotted this. That could be quite a disaster. Of course, just taking on e6 is not bad, but it might not be the easiest technical thing. Queen takes e6 is not the best move here, I think. I'm not quite sure what I'm playing after c4, to be perfectly honest. If I take on d3, this queen takes e6. It's hard to believe that this should be any good. Sorry for the sound in the background in case you hear that. Doing my laundry. So what is he thinking about? Probably c4. Rook takes e6, king f7 is also fine. I mean, he is better also here, but it's a little bit surprising that he didn't go c4 or just take e6. After that he might just take. Yeah? It's a fairly bad ending. Maybe rook f4 coming. Yeah, the position is just extremely bad, even though he probably didn't punish me the hardest possible way, but it's still pretty bad. If I get in like rook e7, king g8, rook f6, I'm defending this.
Check.
But maybe I'm not.
Time warning.
Rook f6 I cannot play. Yeah, maybe king h8, he just takes h6. That's possible. Anyway. It's maybe not so bad. Rook f1, I can go queen d2, covering h6. Extremely strange play. Okay, anyway.
Check. Check.
Yeah, rook d8.
Check.
Well, let's make next move.
Black resigns.
extremely strange game in many ways. King F1. Who's playing King F1? Anyway, so let's have a look there. I'm a little bit rusty here. How does that work? So let's flick in the computer here. So we had this line. And here I wasn't sure where to go. I mean, I was experimenting with this bishop e6 line. Here, yeah, I mean, queen h5. This looked a little bit weird. Okay, so I went back. He played d3. Not the more obvious looking move d4. I really wonder why. That looks far more natural. But okay, d3, I went here, he played knight e4, and here I have to play h6, it seems. This wasn't good due to his response. So I have to spend this move, which is not ideal. I mean, yeah, again, moving this flank pawn. But the fact is, if I go knight f6 and castle, and he's not going to punish me in a direct way, I'll just be very okay. I've got the two bishops and a perfectly fine structure. So the engine here gives a line with c3. That's interesting. And knight d4. Yeah, trying to demolish the pawn structure. That makes lots of sense, of course. I wonder, I mean, okay, I can't do this. Trying to prevent that, but that's very slow. Ah, yeah, this goes d4, okay. Probably this queen d5 and queen d8 wasn't great. h6 is better than allowing this, though. Yeah, I took a bit long for this. Yeah, now c4 is strongest, as is fairly obvious, I think. He spent ages for bishop d2, which really lets me a little bit off the hook. Yeah, c4, I don't have a good move. I cannot go here.
Check.
Because now I cannot go on the f file due to rook takes f6 like this, loses
Check.
the queen. And, yeah. Yeah, I thought this I have to play and like hope I'm surviving. I didn't see this move though. Strong, yeah, for rook d1 and rook d4. So I'm losing the queen here. No, it's just very bad after c4. So king f7, I should have castled long. Okay, yeah, I didn't want to give this up so readily, the e6 pawn. Yeah, here queen f5 is something that I originally considered, but white can just trade off everything and will win this ending. I think this pawn structure is too bad. Yeah, so I took them, and now it's pretty awful still.
Check.
So yeah, queen b4, and now I'm off the hook. Yeah, that wasn't so successful. King f1. Yeah, that's a really strange move. Somehow I feel like that's a move I would never play probably. Somehow it feels strange. I cannot tell you what I would play, to be perfectly honest. The engine wants to play rook h4. Already says this is equal. Yeah, I've got some counterplay. I mean, here, these are all loose. This is a bit vulnerable. And I already spotted that this is a draw.
Check.
Quite clearly. Here white has to be happy that he can make a draw. That's sad. This also looked quite good, to be honest. f3, yeah, but still. this is probably wrong then. I was tempted to take, so that d3 might be possible to take. But the computer just covers everything and kind of asks white, okay, well, what you got? And probably he doesn't have all that much. Rook e2. Okay.
Check.
He still has the better structure. If I'm not having something like here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm okay. I mean, a double rook ending, for example, I won't lose. Okay. Yeah, and this now is better for white again.
Check.
Yeah.
Check.
Yeah, that was the mate, but I'm not going to hold this with 13 seconds anyway. Yeah, that opening result was pretty bad, but somehow I got back into it. But ultimately, he played it well. Okay, guys, thanks for watching.